Hello Pottery people, this is Lulu from As You Wish Pottery, and today we will be painting the Trick or Treat Yourself platter. Let's get started. As always, here is our supply list. Feel free to pause this section and take notes as we will begin shortly. Use a pre-cut contact paper circle to sketch the center. With tracing paper and a marker, set the placement of the writing. Use the pencil to sketch the placement of your spider. Place the sticky side over the circle in the middle. With a fan brush, paint 2 coats in the background using black lab paint. Here I used a little bit of water just to keep the paint wet so I could adhere the lace afterwards. Drape the lace over the platter and secure it really well using your fingers. Make sure to tuck in any excess lace. That way it doesn't create any bumps or anything like that. After that, use a large square brush to paint around the circle on top of the lace using black lab paint and making sure that the lace is secure onto the platter. For this project to work, you have to make sure that you are spreading the paint evenly using the brush and allowing the paint to add as a glue with the lace. That way we can set another color on top. Make sure there's no bumps and no lines and things like that. If you need to, you can smooth them out with your finger. Allow the paint to dry for a few minutes. After the black is dry, paint 2 to 3 coats of polar bear using a large square brush. And with the paint still wet, gently remove the lace. Using a new bottle of puffy paint, go over all of the spider webs. Remember that before using any new bottle of puffy paint, you want to squirt out all the watery puffy paint in the front of the tube. So just squeeze it out until the paint comes out consistently thick and puffy. I highly suggest that on this section of the project, you work from one side of the platter all the way around. We want to make sure that we allow the puffy paint time to dry before we do the writing in the center. Make sure to take breaks and move those fingers. Use a Funwriter pin to remove the contact paper in the center. Be gentle with the puffy paint. Make sure not to touch it or bump it. Use a medium round brush and black lab to paint the spider's body. Use the black lab Funwriter to paint the spider's leg and to go over your writing. Remember to squeeze the Funwriter gently to get a thinner line and to squeeze more if you want a thicker line. So for the thicker writing, squeeze it really well, and for the thinner writing, just squeeze lightly. Use the polar bear Funwriter to paint the eyes of the spider and use the black lab Funwriter to paint the pupils. Once again, go on top with a polar bear dot just to add the highlight of the eye. On this Halloween season, don't forget to treat yourself. Thanks for painting!